Okay, what up ladies and gents, your favorite Asian robot right here. Hopefully your favorite official content creator for the First Descendant. And today, I'm going to teach you all about the new filter system. I know many people are confused about it. Don't worry, I'll go through step by step for weapons, reactors, and external components. Okay? Alright, well, let's get started. But before we go in, please make sure that if you have not yet registered me as your favorite content creator, do so via the link. It's in the first line of the description. If you registered me more than a month and a half ago, you need to extend your support as well. All of it is free. Go there, hit the button, I'd be eternally grateful. Alright, let's get started. So, for the weapon side, alright, I know many people have been confused by the weapon filters and may have accidentally dismantled their ultimate weapons. Please make sure you register all ultimate weapons as soon as they come out of the oven. Register them as attached. Okay? This will prevent any accidental dismantles. However, I'm also going to show you how to do up the filter so that you prevent that. First and foremost, take note that the wording has been changed so that it's ultimate or higher rather than ultimate or lower. Why is this the case? Basically, this is now called a junk exclusion filter. What this means is that the weapons that match the options will be excluded, whereas all other items will be junked. So you need to select the tier of the item that you want, and this just makes it basically opposite to what it was before. Last time it was ultimate or lower, blah, blah, blah. I don't know why they bothered to make this change because I think it's the silliest change ever, but just so that everybody understands it, here's how it works. For your weapon tier, you need to select ultimate or higher. This means that only ultimate weapons will be excluded from the junk filter. Then, in terms of weapon level, you need to select level 0. Why is this the case? Because your ultimate weapons come out of the oven at level 1. If you select level 1, you run the risk of accidentally dismantling them because of poor coding. So set it to 0. Then, weapon with enhanced unique ability automatically should be excluded from junk. Alright? You don't want to include it in your junk. Alright? So make sure it's excluded. This way, you will not junk anything that has an enhanced unique ability. Apply. Okay, I've got some spare weapons here that you can see are not registered as attached because I've already mastered them. Let's press the junk all, and look, they've all been designated as junk. Even if you do not set up the filter this way though, right now, until Hotfix 1.1.2 comes out, please take note of this hotfix, alright? You cannot currently select any ultimate weapons as junk. However, the smartest thing to do is just register as attached item. That's all you should do. Once you've got a symbol on it, it can be any symbol, it doesn't really matter. You won't junk this, no matter what. See? So always register your items as attached. I just put a heart symbol on it, that's it. Okay, then I don't think about it ever again. Now let's delete all these, and as you can see, those with the heart symbol will be left. Okay? All others will be removed. This will help you junk any rare weapons that you find and any blue weapons that you find. Make sure that, excuse me, if you've got a specific type of weapon that you want to level up, maybe for mastery points, make sure to attach it first, okay? All right, now let's move on to the reactors. In terms of the reactors, this one is a bit more complex. It's a much bigger menu, but it's still roughly the same and fairly easy to understand. Once again, remember that you're picking what you want to exclude from the junk filter, all right? So here's how it works. For your reactor tier, unless you don't want purple reactors at all, select rare or higher. If you want only gold reactors and you're searching only for gold reactors, select ultimate or higher. I usually keep rare or higher in case they have good rolls and in case I don't want to have to mount the specific weapon. Level should be set to 100 because you're only going to search for level 100 reactors anyway. Enhanced reactor, exclude from junk. This means that if you've previously enhanced a reactor, it will not be junked, which is good. For the option filter settings, you need to set it as use. Otherwise, you will not be using any of these settings right here, okay? So don't leave it as unused. You need to set it to used. Number of matching options to exclude. If you pick the first one, exclude it even if only one is included, then let's say I'm looking for a reactor, as an example, that has skill cost and skill cooldown. Let's say I have a skill cost that is gold, but a skill cooldown that is blue. If I have this, or let's say the other stat is fusion skill power boost, which is set as dismantle, all right? Because skill cost is gold, even if only one is included, the reactor will be preserved. It will be excluded from junk. But if you select this, excluded if 2 or more are included, this means that it will only avoid junk status if it has 2 of the ones that you want. So for example, if it has a skill cooldown that is rare or higher, and a skill cost that is ultimate or higher, it will then be excluded. You see how that works? So make sure you pick excluded if 2 or more are included. Then for your excluded option tiers, select custom settings. Here's what you're going to want. You pick either gold or purple based on the kind of roll that you're okay with. So for example, let's say you're okay with a purple roll of skill cost, pick rare or higher. If you're only okay with the gold roll, select ultimate or higher. You can do up your filters kind of like this, all right? And then whatever you don't want, you set it as dismantle. This means that if there is additional skill attack when attacking Legion of Colossus, it will be dismantled. It is set to be junk no matter what, right? They don't care about the tier. So those that you don't want, for example, let's say I don't want any of these, I set it to straight up dismantle. All right. Now let's see this in action. Take note of how all of these were marked as junk except this one. Why? This one has a gold toxic skill power boost ratio and skill cooldown of purple, which if you check my filters, skill cooldown purple and toxic skill power boost ultimate or higher. All right. The skill cooldown is purple or higher. So this one avoided being junked. That's how it works. And you can just keep going like that. This will help you find the reactors you want. You might have to narrow your filters a little bit depending on the kind that you're searching for. This one's got fire skill power boost, non-attribute purple. So not very useful, unfortunately. So that's going out there. All right. Because non-attribute, I'd selected rare or higher. So that one's in. Basically now two options have to match. This one is skill cooldown and non-attribute skill power boost with a Python mounting. This one is kind of good for Glay, but it's singular skill. She needs dimension, so unfortunately, and this is an electric reactor, so this is not gonna really help out Glay, right? So we can manually junk this if we want. All right, and you can keep going like that. So let me just junk everything that doesn't have the filters on, right? Okay, now this is what's left. So you can take a look manually at what's left, and you can actually just have a look-see around there. So for example, skill cooldown duration up. Like none of these are matching the ones that I want specifically, and none of them have like say attack on Colossus or whatever. So I don't want any of these, I junk. It'll say includes equipment that does not meet the junk filter. Okay, but at this point you just click proceed, and there you go. This is how to use the reactor filter. Okay, last but not least, external components. This one is very easy. For external components, you set it to ultimate or higher, plain and simple. All right. However, if you're also looking for purple set items, set it to rare or higher. It depends on you. Okay. Rare or higher is fine. Then, but this will also include those non-set items. So I usually just set it as ultimate or higher because the only sets that I'm usually looking for are Slayer set, Annihilation set, blah, blah, blah. Ultimate or higher is good enough. Level 100. External components with set effects need to be included in junk. Otherwise, as soon as it's got a set effect, it will not be included in the junk filter, which means that you will have to manually dismantle all the Slayer components. You don't want that. So include junk, all right? But be very careful that you've got the specific rarity set, because some sets are purple. All right, so be aware of that. Now, once that has been done, then the same filter is selected as you would for the reactor. You say excluded if 2 or more are included. All right, custom settings. Now, MP recovery in combat, shield recovery in combat, ultimate or higher. Max HP, module drop rate increase, ultimate or higher. Basically, you only want gold rolls anyway. MP recovery out of combat, ultimate or higher. The ones that you don't want, you just select dismantle. So those that you're not looking for, dismantle, dismantle, dismantle. All the rest, I leave it as ultimate or higher. So the only time that a reactor is going to be preserved, an external component is going to be preserved, is if it has pure gold rolls. All right, and you can just keep going with this. That's all you need to do. Apply, and then let's see if any of these meet the criteria. No, they don't, so they're gone, just like that. All right, this way you can find gold roll modifiers easily, but set your filters accordingly. Know what you're looking for, all right, and you should be fine. Okay, that literally brings us to the end, to the bitter end of this demonstration. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, I hope that this will help you guys understand the new filter system. I hope that this will help you guys understand what to do. One more time, you know, just for the sake of summarizing everything. For external components, ultimate or higher, level 100, include junks for set effects. Make sure that you use the options, excluded of 2 or more. Select your options as needed. Those that you don't want, put dismantle. Reactors, usually purple or higher, but you can also go for ultimate or higher depending on your needs. Reactor level 100, enhanced reactor, excluded from junk. Use these options, excluded if 2 or more included, to make sure that both roles are relevant. Then select the roles you want. Those that you don't want, set to dismantle. All right, good. And last but not least, for weapons, ultimate or higher, level 0, exclude junk, weapons with enhanced unique ability. Okay, that's everything. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to register me as your content creator if you enjoy my content. Big thank you to all of our top tier channel members and all of our top supporters for September. I don't have the time because I wanted to get this video out for you guys as soon as possible. I don't have the time to do the normal full shout out, but don't worry, the next video will have a full shout out. Thank you all very much, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Enjoy, have fun. Catch you later.